Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Guild 3. Oh, this is looking quite cozy, right? We started off with this little herb hut here, and look at that, there are buildings coming up around us here, and we are kind of like growing together here. We also have some bigger buildings here already, so level 3 buildings by the looks of it. And this little village here, there's another herb hut coming up, so this little village here is actually, well, growing kind of like the other villages here, because, well, we are making business. And we do have the herb hut here now. And what I want to do is I want to expand a little bit here. So I want to have a herb hut, let's see, in one of the other villages. We do have another village over here, as we can see. So there is a herb hut there already, but it's looking like a bigger town. So a third one might not be the worst thing. Actually, there are a lot of herb huts everywhere. We also have this one here. That's our town. And there's also something over here, House of Herbs. So, oh, it seems like there's quite a huge offer of herbs in this area here. So we're not the only ones. And on the left upper side, skill tree, we can actually see that we can increase our skills. So for the herbalism, we are on herbalist 1, and we could actually go to herbalist 2 once we have the commoner title. So this one here, at the moment we are the serf title, and this means we can, you know, build some bouquets of flowers, we can build some houses, farmhouses, kiss on the cheek, and plus one more business. So we are pretty much done here, we are limited by that. So the next one will be the commoner, and with that we could drive your workers, so they can finally drive something. We could do church donations, we could denounce someone, praise someone, we could have one more business, and also we have a little description there of each one of those. So those are my citizen titles that we have here, going from commoner all the way down here to the noble archduke. You know, where actually costs quite a lot, but we can do many more things than with those things here. And those things unlock our craft trees. So at the moment we could already go for rogue 2, so we could start another business entirely. We could also go for the handicraft there, for the miller if we want to. And we could also be ambitious and go, I think this is the political tree here. Yeah. Could go for this, but this actually needs the yeoman here. So that's level 3. So we want to go for the next title here. We want to become a commoner.
Congratulations.
And that's it. We just have to pay the money for that.
You permission to bear a new title, commoner.
And we also got some new things here, so you can give your lazy employees a verbal kick.
Someone has spoken well about you.
And then they, well, actually are motivated to do something. We can distract the guards, we can make a church donation. Whether you're a pious soul or not, you can't deny that a good reputation with the church is also good for your standing.
A severe snowstorm is raging in the area.
Okay, so those things might be quite nice. And yeah, winter is also coming. As we can see, it's getting a bit snowy now. Looking quite severe snowstorm though. And we actually lost a... It seems like we lost a worker there, so let's hire a new one. And those are actually... He's collecting lavender. He's going to collect the blackberries.
Why not? Why not?
And Regina, right. So they are now doing their stuff there. And I think... No, we can still not upgrade it, but perhaps we can have more workers there. Nope, also not the case. So what we want to do is, we want to expand our business there a bit, okay? Right now, we actually have lots of those mixed herbs. So all 3 of my workers are doing their thing here right now. They're, well, collecting something. Collecting ingredients. Unfortunately, I cannot see what they're actually collecting here. So let's stop here. They're coming back home now, and let's see, we do have mixed herbs. So one of them is actually producing the herb tea. Regina.
I shall set about my task.
He's going to do that. Peter is going for the mixed herbs.
I was trained to do
We still
this.
need much more of that. And I think Joshua is also going for the mixed herbs.
You know exactly where the boundary
Someone has
between
spoken
genius
well
and madness
about
lies,
you.
Master.
Someone
Beautiful.
has spoken
So now
well
we are
about
producing
you.
those herb teas, and we can sell them really well and make some money out of that one here. Okay, so that's the important thing. Valkin, it seems, is
What's
back in the
that?
farmhouse. Let's have a look what Valkin could do here. So in the farmhouse, we can produce some basic stuff like bouquet of flowers, some flannel, some bucket of water, nothing that sells really well. So we can do something else. We have actions here in our house for a legal boast about your achievements. That would give us some rewards. And I think it's just something here, an action that we can do to
Yes, sir.
get some more experience points. So that might be something. So he's going out there now and boasting about his achievements so far. So that we are actually I think we are a commoner now, yep. And he's doing that, which is taking a bit of time there. And then we could also motivate our people, because in the farmhouse you can do that. Drive your workers. You can give your lazy employees a verbal kick, and they're going to work more efficiently. Because of that, we don't have these actions here in the herb hut.
What is it?
Okay, so that action is done now, it seems. Oh, we are also doing it over there again. Perfect. So that's really just for getting a few achievements done there, some experience points. Other than that, nothing else. And oh my, more and more buildings are coming up here. Around that. But oh, I like winter. That looks really good. And yeah, actually what I can see is that herb tea is selling quite well, as far as I can see. So we always have around 0 of that in store. And yeah, we're also making some good money out of that one there. We're also putting the herb tea into the front store. And I hope that works. But it doesn't.
No, I'm busy.
He's still doing his thing there, collecting some experience points. Let's have a look at him. Yeah, and he's on his way to level 3 there. And he's already 20 years old, so it's soon time for a wife, I'd say. And we do have some money there. I want to see how much it costs actually to build another one, a basic one. A herb hut would cost 1,000, but that would actually be manageable. We could also go for the farming business or the crafting business. Oh, a craftsman hut actually costs us 790 only. So those are the basic buildings, you know, and then you actually upgrade here to the next levels, then to higher buildings where you can actually produce a bit more. And we are at 2,000. How much does it cost the handicraft? 1,000. Oh, we could actually go for herbalism too. That sounds like a good idea, right? So that unlocks the rock lily, swamp roots, flax, the shadow dagger, and attend to patience.
Knowledge is power.
Then we could upgrade the building actually. It's a good question of what would be the best next choice now. I'm still inclined to go for another trade and just start building something up there too, you know, so you can do that parallel. Right now I really just want to see what he's doing all the time. He's still boasting about our achievements.
I'm listening.
And yeah, herb tea is also now in the front store area, so we can sell that. As you can see, people are actually buying that rather quickly there, and we're making some good money out of this building there already. Something I really like.
I'm a bit busy right now.
I really want to start driving my
That won't take long.
workers. So now, Valkin is on his way to the herb hut
Otherwise engaged.
in a rather unorderly fashion. And hopefully he's then actually motivating my people there. As we can see, he's going over there now and giving them a good kick in the butt. Something like that. So up here we also have our budget.
You are respected.
So here we can see what our expenses are, what our revenue is per day. And we also have our family business here and the winning points. So all the families that we started with, where they are at the moment. And what we can see is that we are really slow here at the moment. Everyone else taking off there. And then we also have the family tree here. Very well. Lots of talking, not enough action, I'd say. So let's go for a new craft. And in this case, the miller trade has the amazing thing that we can have an inn at some point. And I really like that idea. So we go for the miller trade there. And now we have agriculture number 1. And that means we can actually start building one of those things here. So the agriculture level 1, the craft actually cost us quite a lot, so 1,700 coins, so we still need to wait there. We are actually down to 3 coins there. And then we can build the croft. With that we can get crops and can sell them, stuff like that.
Shall I crush some herbs?
And he's still motivating, okay. And we're still also getting those herbs done. We got so many of those herbs there. So we can get those mixed herbs quite a lot. Oh yeah, and Regina, you have to get some bucket of water
about my task.
for the time being, because we need that for the herb tea here. I do like the graphics though, especially with the seasons that change all the time. Perfect. Now we would have the money to build a croft. This one here. If we want to build that, as you can see, we just need to select something here. And then we could already start building it. But we don't have any money right now for, you know, employees and some upgrades, the basic investments that you have to do. So I'd rather go for a little bit higher there. We could also go for a second, let's see, herb hut there. Doesn't cost that much. Because we can take quite a lot of money out of this one here too. And I think we have some productivity impacts here because of winter at the moment. Okay, so there she brings back some water again. Oh, we got 40 bucket of water. So let's continue getting those herb teas here. So we can actually make 40 of that now, and that would net us, yeah, almost 2,000 coins. Let's just wait it out till we have that. Okay, and a little bit later we actually have enough money now, 3,000. That's actually as much as we had in the beginning. And now we can actually start having that croft here in this little village there. So I'm thinking about something that is rather close by, you know. Unfortunately, we cannot build anything here because there are no streets here. So we're going to build it here, just beside our little herb hut there. And this is being built now. And just something else I wanted to check. How about the streets? We can't build the streets ourselves, I think. At least not what I can see so far. Nope. So I think the mayor or someone like that has to build the streets for us at some point. I guess when there's not enough space anymore for all those things here. Okay, how much does the craft here actually now take? There we can see it already coming up. It's already almost done. And then of course we need to start again with getting a few workers there up and running, and they will have to produce something here.
I think.
Meanwhile, in the apothecary, let's have a look there. We're also starting to produce some serious herb tea, but because we have so much of that, the price is actually going down of the herb tea. So we have to be a bit careful about this one there. And
Very good, master.
Joshua should go for some bucket of water since that's going down. But we got so much mixed herbs here for quite some time.
A new building has been finished.
Perfect. And there we have the croft now. This smells healthy. Our new building here that we have now. And let's have a look at that. So we can produce barley here. Bucket of water once again. The wheat. So whole of new things. We can actually breed horses here then later. And we also have to hire some workers. So let's start hiring 2 workers there. So Amber and Nadine. And both of them are going for some bucket of waters for now. And then we can get the barley. Or we can start producing some wheat, but we need the bucket of waters first. So both of them going for it now. I also want to upgrade my worker there. Oops, no, I don't want to repair anything for now. And now we have 3 workers here. Actually not Valkin. Oh, he's going to motivate people now in both of those areas, it seems to me. Well, why not? Boosting that. And they're on their way now with the bucket of water, so that's working. We have to start collecting something here, and then we produce the first crops and stuff like that. We still have enough money though, so what I want to do is I want to upgrade also my herbalism skill. Here, to herbalism 2. We've upgraded that now. That cost us a bit of money there. And now we can start producing some new things, as we can see down here. So we have the flax, and the rock lily, and the swamp root. And we could also now attend to patients. So you will start to tend to sick patients and cure their diseases. The pay depends on how sick the patients are. That sounds pretty cool to me. So we can now start being a doctor or something. And for that I will need my Valkin here.
Can't help right now.
I think. Because actually you need a free space for that. And we cannot upgrade as far as I can see. Can we have a new worker there? Nope. But we could go for this route if we want to. Perhaps we need to get even one step higher here before we can upgrade our herb hut there. For herbalism. We could now go for one of the specializations here with the next title, the yeoman. We could go for the apothecary, the alchemy, the medicine, and the scribe. And I think with the medicine we can then finally go for hospital stuff. But right now we are producing the herb tea because it's a business boomer here. Herb tea, getting us a lot of money there.
It won't stay fresh forever.
Right, and they're still collecting the bucket of waters there. Valken is back. So I really want to get some cattle here then. And some pigs, but we need some wheat for that first. And that means money, of course. And water. And what I also want to check is, can I...
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Tell him to go back there. And now we can hire a new employee. So Eldwin. And Eldwin is also going for some water. We can't have enough water at the moment. And they are collecting it over there. And here I will say... I want to know how much money is actually worth tending to patients. So I think we will have to get rid of... Joshua. Or Peter. Let's get rid of Peter. So
knowledge
Peter
is power.
is going to be expelled at this point. So I don't need Peter anymore.
I think that... Oh, why not?
And then we can actually put Valkin here back into the apothecary.
Good.
So he's got a high intelligence, a high level of intelligence. So he can now start attending to patients.
Certainly.
Let's see what that actually does.
An employee has reached a new professional level.
I would like,
Offer healthcare services, that's possible now, perfect. And it seems like there are no patients at the moment.
I'm busy.
That we can actually tend to.
what will it be?
And we have some water here finally, so let's start with the wheat.
This time I'll catch
So
those
Elvin
rodents.
will start with getting us some wheat there. Oh, he seems to be quite a big fan of food. Eldwin. And he's now starting growing us some crops there that we can then sell, hopefully, for good price, of course. This game really feels complex, I gotta say that. I still don't feel like I have a grasp of things. Kind of like curing patients or something like that. It seems like that's a stationary thing. I thought it would be going around doing stuff. Okay, I think we have enough water at this point. So she can stop doing that. Or he, it's actually a he, Joshua. Perfect, he's at least got 10 water there. And I think we need the blackberry. Let's also get some swamp root. Even though I don't really know what that is for. Can we upgrade? Fire protection, storage slots, customers, productivity. That sounds like a good thing. And he can actually also start doing the herb tea there, because we really have a lot of those goods there, so we can actually make them much quicker. Let's have a look here. Okay, we also already got some wheat. Unfortunately, they don't really grow it. Like literally, you know, he's just doing some very strange things there. And we got the first wheat now, which we are already selling, it seems. And it seems like it's the only thing that we can do right now. There are some other things here. We need our agriculture level 2 for that. Okay, so agriculture is really expensive as far as I can see. You know, we got the wheat there. Perfect. Other than that,
It'll be done.
we need lots of that here that we can sell then. Perhaps someone buys it. If not, we have to bring it to the market and sell it ourselves. That might be the next one. Just feels like a very cozy game. In this case, we would have...
has reached a new
We will have to go
level.
for the next level here soon, the yeoman, or we go for another craft before we do that. Let's actually go for another craft first, and I do like the handicraft
An
now.
employee has reached a new professional level.
Cost us 1,000, so now we can actually start building, yeah, the craftsman hut, 750. Oh, okay, I need a new title before I can do that, because we have reached the maximum number of business licenses that we have. So we have 2 at the moment, and with human we can actually go one step higher and get a 3rd one, you know. And then with human I can also get to one of my first specializations that we need in order to build some more complex buildings then. And yep, it seems like it's actually being purchased by people. So we have 54 out of that one now, and I think we're selling it. Other than that, we have to bring it to the market, and for that we will need a transporter first. So this is a transporter here. Let's hire her, and she's now transporting the wheat to the market.
I'm onto it.
Gloria. So Gloria is now transporting the wheat to the market for us. Yeah, 40 of that. So let's see. Oh, that's 360 coins. So 2 times. Quite a lot of money there. So we are actually making some money out of that craft here now. Very good. 1 employee is bringing the bucket of water, and 2 of them are growing the wheat, and we have 1 transporter automatically bringing those wheats then to the market. Very good. I like that so far. And we have the herb hut here where I'm attending to patients, and we have 2 here at the moment doing the herb tea stuff, and we are making some good money there, and soon we will be able to start our first specialization. Looking forward to that. Stay tuned.